Welcome back to the Big Sew Along. I'm Ginny and this is Friday, so it's time for another Friday Sews. Very excited because I think I missed two due to my computer snafus, and that is where we will start today. I have a new computer. It's great. It does everything I need it to. I'm not a big computer person, but it is rose gold, so that makes me happy. And it works. That makes me even happier. I got this one, my husband ordered it for me, and he had it loaded with the Apple video editing software, which I cannot figure it out. So it's taken me a bit, but aside from that, it's great. I love it. I also did some decorating around here while I wasn't able to do videos. Can you see? I put my picture in a frame. You can't see it because my mannequin's in the way. And then over here, I have more pictures. I have a really cool picture that I put up over my sewing machine. That makes me really happy. And over here, I don't know if you can see that one. I've got frames for all my pictures. I framed them all and I hung them all up, and I'm very excited. I also started cleaning up my stash and organizing it. One of the ladies here on YouTube, and I can't remember if it was Stephanie from Stephanie Farrell Sews or Jen from Jen's Sewing Room, but one of them was talking about putting their fabric on cardboard cards, like that you use for comic books, I guess. And so I didn't do that. I didn't get cardboard cards, but what I did do was much more labor intensive option. I have all these boxes. Like, we get boxes all the time because everything is delivered now. So I just have been, instead of putting them in the recycling, I've just been cutting them up into like similar sizes and using those pieces of cardboard to store my fabric. It's still, I think I have like a third of it done, maybe. I need to get back on it. Anyways, that's what I was working on. I sewed 2 new garments from my local fabric store. My heater's gonna go on now, of course, because it's right next to me and we're gonna be able to hear. Anyways, yeah, I sewed 2 new garments from my local fabric store to use as model garments, displays in the store. I sewed this one, which is Vogue 1750. That's a Marcy Tilton pattern. I did this version right here. I did it in like a nude colored linen, and then I did some red embroidery stitching on it. That's really pretty. And I did this one also, a Marcy Tilton. This is Vogue 1731. I did this, the pant version, and I did it in a dark olive green linen. I'll show you a picture of it, but it's on display, so it's not a great picture, but you can just, I mean, just so you get the idea. I will say, like, this top, I made the medium size, and according to their measurements, I would really want a large, because I think a large for them, a bust is 38 to 40. My bust is 39. Yeah, so I would really be a large, but I made the medium in this, and it fit me fine. I mean, I couldn't have gone any smaller than a medium, but the medium was fine. Again, on this one, like it says, the hips for a size 16 are a 40 and a size 14 are 38 inches. My hips are 39 inches, so I'm really right between the two. I made this size 16 because I like my pants big anyways, but I have to tell you, they were huge. So I ended up cutting them down an inch on each side, so that's 4 inches all around that I took them in. So when I make these again, I will definitely make them in a size 14 or maybe even a 12. I'll just measure the pattern pieces, but just so you know, if you're planning on making that, it's pretty generous. I do love that pant though. It went together really well and it's very cute. Not for a model garment, but just for myself. I made this one. This is a Catherine Tilton, a little bit of a Tilton binge while I was off. Butterick 6283, which is this, and I made this sleeveless version, and I made it in like a kind of a natural, like oatmeal kind of color linen. And I do have a picture of that, so I'll pop that up here. What else? What else? I'm working on another Diane Ericson pattern. I'm working on fault lines. I'm making the, she calls it an undershirt version. I don't know if you can see it in the back. That's the back of it. It's really pretty. I love this pattern. This is the first time I've made it, but so far I'm really loving it. I have a couple pieces of linen here that I got from my local fabric store. This one, which is really beautiful, like a medium weight linen. And it's got a beautiful, like, I just love this print. Anyways, my husband and I have to go to a wedding in June. So I think I'm gonna make this pattern, which is Vogue 1739. They have a cap sleeve version of this, so I think that that's what I'm gonna make out of that. And I'm gonna use that for my wedding garment. I haven't decided. I mean, this one comes with pants. You can kind of see the pants. They're pretty basic. There are two versions actually, a wide leg pant and a narrower leg pant. Thinking about doing the pants in lace, like a chantilly. I'd have to line the seat part so they don't rip apart, but I thought that could be really cool. Anyway, I haven't started that yet, obviously. I also got this really beautiful, like, feather print linen. I love this. See if you can see, like, the weight of it. It's not, I mean, it's not sheer, but it's not totally opaque either. Semi-sheer. Yeah. So I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. I might actually use it to make another one of these Marcy Tilton like tops. This one I might make the sleeveless version again, but make it the longer length. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but anyways, I finished my husband's sweater. I'll show you a picture of it here. I'm really excited. It took me about 2 months, but it was, like I said before, it was, I mean, it's a beautiful sweater. I love it now that it's finished, but dang, it was a lot of stockinette stitch. So, other things to tell you guys about. I originally planned to do a Pearl Red Moon pattern for our next sew along, which is next Tuesday now. I was going to do, I think I said the Willera is what I said on my Tuesday video, but I changed my mind and I'm going to do 2 pegs. And I'll put a picture of it up here for you so you can see. But Pearl wanted to send me some photographs of her versions, and I would really like that to use in the video. And she's having some computer problems right now, so she doesn't have access to her photographs. So we're gonna wait a week. We're gonna do that a week from Tuesday. So this coming Tuesday, I'm gonna do this knit top, also from Catherine Tilton. This one is a Butterick 6735. And let's see if you can see that. I don't know. I'm not gonna. Anyways, it's this pattern. I'm gonna make the shorter version, but of course you can make either version if you want to sew along with me. I'll link that pattern for you below in case you want to check it out. And last but not least, I wanted to say before I go to the last but not least, I had several people request other Diane Ericson pattern sew-alongs, and I didn't want you to think that I wasn't going to do them. We are definitely going to do the Capitola pant, and we're going to do the Cascado shirt coat. I just wanted to take a little break and do something else first, but then we'll get back to some Diane Ericson like in a month or so. Not to worry, we'll get to them because I love all of those patterns. Okay, now another viewer asked if I had a blog where they could look at some like close-up pictures of some of the hand stitching I did on one of my garments. And I don't have a blog, but well, actually I should say I didn't have a blog, but I thought that was a really good idea. I'm not a blogger by any means. I'm much better talking than I am like thinking something out and writing it. But I started a blog. It's also called The Big Sew Along. It's not completely up yet or anything. I will let you guys know when it is, but I will be able to share some more detailed photographs and things like that for you over there when I get it up and going, which should be soon. Again, I have a new computer, but I am not a techie person, and setting up a blog, even though I've done it before, like years ago, I just don't remember it being that complicated, but whatever, I'll figure it out and I'll get it up as soon as possible. And then you'll have access to some other information. And that, I think, is it, you guys. I really look forward to seeing you guys all next Tuesday when we do our Catherine Tilton Butterick 6735. I think this is a good t-shirt for a lot of us, because in the Southern Hemisphere you're moving into fall, and in the Northern Hemisphere we're in spring, so it should be good for a lot of different parts of the world at this point. Okay, that is it for this week, you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by, as always. I really do appreciate it. Please hit subscribe and like, and definitely, most importantly, come back and see me next Tuesday for our next sew along. Until then, happy sewing, guys.